Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I posted a video, so today I want to share with you the beautiful Bok Tower Gardens in Lake Wales, Florida. Possibly the most beautiful carillon in the world, set atop Iron Mountain in Florida. The Singing Tower became one of Florida's most popular early tourist attractions. In 1939, the following was written at the entry. Open 8 to 5, picnicking prohibited, no dogs allowed, men requested to wear coats, parking 25 cents. It was originally named the Mountain Lake Sanctuary and Singing Tower. The property was renamed Bok Tower Gardens in 1986 in honor of its creator. Bok was told by his grandmother to make the world a bit better or more beautiful because you have lived in it. And Bok Tower Gardens is a testimonial that he did that. Here's a prayer, a poem prayer. Thank you, Mr. Bok, for your tower, surrounded all around by the power of the earth to give birth to feelings deep inside of great worth that blossom in my heart like a flower. Plants have the power to inspire, music that is sung by a choir. May they never cease to release this power that can lead to world peace, that men to God's love may aspire. A garden is filled with a light, a remedy for man's earthly plight. Worldly strife is a knife that threatens his life, but a garden yields heavenly delight.
Gardens were started in 1922 by Edward Bok. He was the editor of Ladies' Home Journal. It was a journal that had a subscription rate of over 1 million subscribers, this was back in the 1800s, which was pretty fantastic for the time. Bok, being from Holland, really loved the carillons, and he really loved nature and built the garden as a nature center, a nature preserve for birds and other animals, but also for man. He wanted to build a place where people could come and feel relaxed and find personal peace.
This is a very special, privileged situation here because we have a big grand carillon going from this 11.5-ton bell. There's a lot of sonority there, all the way up to the little one, 16 pounds. But the thing that's so wonderful is not just the carillon and the acoustical bell chamber that was designed for the carillon, so you blend and disperse the sound evenly out in all directions, but we have a beautiful garden out there, and it's a very quiet setting.
We hope that people come here and leave changed. and it's about each individual's personality, and it's a place to come to think. It's a place to come have conversations. It's a place to come to reconnect with your family. We have people come here for weddings, memorial services, but also just to enjoy nature, just to get away from the indoors and television and the computers and all the assaults on people's time. It's a slow pace. One of the nicest things to do here is give plenty of time to come here in the morning, just to watch wildlife. It's just really a relaxing place. Edward Bach sought to change society, make society better. He was always looking for the best in people. His saying that he lived by was, make you the world a bit better or more beautiful because you've lived in it.
So if you're anywhere near Florida, I highly recommend you visit the Bach Tower and Gardens. They have special events, and they do many weddings. And I think Christmas would be a good time to go too. They have special arrangements of flowers and things like that. The fee's like $15, pretty cheap. But it's best to go on like a day when not many people are there, a weekday when they still get all the amenities you can visit. Lots of walking space, beautiful trails. Bring your hiking shoes. You'll see lots of beautiful flowers along your way. Things are blooming all throughout every season. And yeah, it's a beautiful place to visit. Highly recommend it. Check it out. So I recently found out that one of my great-grandparents visited Bach Tower in the 1940s. That was pretty cool to find out. And we were looking for photos. We couldn't find any, but we found this article from the 1935 Post-Star in April. If you ever visit that lovely Bach Tower near Lake Wales in Florida, you must take note of a little line in that garden sanctuary, which is printed on a simple slab therein. It was written by John Burroughs, the great and lovable naturalist, and here it is. I come here often to forget myself. It is so easy to get lost in the world.